Very volatile 24 hours for digital payments company Marqeta after reporting its first earnings since going public. It rose and then dropped sharply after the bell before coming back a little bit this morning. But take a look now. The stock remains down double digits, nearly 15%. With us now on the quarter is Marqeta CEO Jason Gardner. Jason, thanks for being with us and good morning to you. I want to start with buy now, pay later. You saw 350% growth in this business the past quarter, but I want to ask you specifically about Square's planned acquisition of Afterpay. That puts you in direct competition with your biggest customer and source of revenue. Does that create some more urgency to reduce your reliance on Square?
Well, Deidre, thank you for having me, and also thank you for your continued interest in Marqeta. So first, in regards to buy now, pay later, we saw a 350% increase from the same quarter of last year, which is just really incredible. I think it shows the power of buy now, pay later. Companies obviously like Afterpay, who's a customer, Klarna, that's a customer, Affirm, Sezzle, who are both customers. And then moving to the planned acquisition, it just shows the disruption that's going on within the fintech space. And these are both amazing companies, both founder-led companies, obviously both customers of Marqeta, and we're really excited to see what they do together. They use different parts of the platform. We power the Square card on the merchant side. We power the card on the Cash App side for consumers. And then Afterpay uses our technology to solve last mile point of sale for transactions in obviously the buy now, pay later space in Australia, New Zealand, and the United States. So it just creates not only more opportunity, I think, for Afterpay and Square, but obviously more opportunity for Marqeta as we see volumes increase.
Right, but Jason, how are you diversifying that customer base? Last year, Square made up, about 70% of revenue, and I know that they depend on Marqeta for card issuing capabilities, but what happens if they move that in-house? And clearly, they think there's a lot of opportunity in buy now, pay later as well, and taking on one of your customers, Afterpay.
And we believe there is more opportunity in buy now, pay later. As we talked about during the earnings call, Afterpay is not a top 5 customer in regards of volume. So even that combination, we don't see a significant increase in concentration risk associated with that. We've also seen in the non-top 5 customers a 265% increase in that next set of customers. So our plan in regards to reducing concentration at Square is working. We have a long-term plan for that, as we've discussed not only in the roadshow, but in our call yesterday. And obviously the opportunity in modern card issuing is immense. We only process less than 1% of the carded volume within the US, significantly less than that globally. You have a $30 trillion opportunity. So the opportunity is immense. And as we will see over time, as we introduce new products like credit, what we talked about, and see customers like Google, who has chosen Marqeta, and Coinbase and others, we continue to not only diversify in the verticals that we're in, but the extraordinary amounts of opportunity globally for Marqeta and modern card issuing.
Jason, I want to understand Marqeta's strategic advantages better. So, I mean, we can focus on card, we can focus on business payments, but can you give us sort of the boiled down, distilled moat that you feel that you guys have when it comes to this new age of very rapid transactions and payments that businesses of all sizes want to participate in?
Yeah, so let's start at the beginning. We simply wanted to solve the issue of how do you put a bunch of Groupon coupons on a card. We built modern card issuing from scratch, introduced technologies like JIT, which this is how DoorDash uses it. So you place an order, a driver heads to the restaurant, they swipe the card to pick up your food. The message reaches us at the point of sale, and then we send that to our customer, and they parse that. They decide whether I'm on shift, right order, right time, right amount, send that message back to the point of sale. And then if I'm the driver, I take that order and deliver it to my customer. We do that hundreds of thousands of times a day across many, many customers. That is very deceptively complex, and to operate that at massive scale with the operational expertise that we had allows us to build very deep moats and very tall walls. Now we take that and expand that out in many different features and functions, different areas of verticals like commerce disruptors, digital banks, large tech giants, and large financial institutions, which allows us, to your point, to build that deep moat of expertise.
And Jason, you certainly did build that moat and put a modern spin on the practice of these customized cards, but the landscape is moving so quickly, and we're talking about things like decentralized finance now, and you guys generate most of your revenue through interchange fees. So I wonder how you're thinking about a DeFi landscape, how that would affect your business model, and how you are maybe positioned for that next wave.
Well, that's part of our strategy. So as we think about not only modern card issuing, but modern money movement, I would put DeFi into that. How can we build more simple tools, features, functions to allow our customers to take advantage of the next wave of technology in money movement? And you're right, we're seeing where fiat currencies, which obviously have been around for hundreds of years, now moving into crypto and decentralized finance. We know our customers, whether they're large financial institutions down to small businesses, are going to want to take advantage of this. So we're thinking far out from a strategic perspective of how we want to bring that in and understand not only around modern money movement, but global money movement of how towns, cities, countries, continents, and the businesses and consumers will want to move money in the future. It's something we think about constantly, but very obviously hyper-focused on our customers today and the technology that we're delivering.
Mm-hmm. Well, we look forward to hearing more when you're on next. Jason, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.